back live on YouTube. I usually say good morning, but it's afternoon on the East Coast. Short live today. Short live today. If you blink, you'll miss it. Try not to blink. Did I just start a staring contest? Anyway, I got a 3 o'clock Eastern chiropractic appointment today, which I've never done before. I think I sleep wrong. It could be something else though. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Back when I was in high school, I would only put backpacks on one way. I'd always start with the left arm because I don't have nearly the same range of motion with my right. Now, I am right-handed. I throw with my right hand. I shoot basketballs with my right hand. So, you know, it works out in front of me, but not really behind me, if you know what I mean. I feel like that was a good explanation. What's up, Giggity? What's up, Kevin? What's up, Joshua Bennett? Joshua says, oh no, what happened? That title is concerning. Oh, yeah, so today was supposed to be my closing day on my house. 1 o'clock actually. So we're talking about 26 minutes from now. It was supposed to happen originally. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of clickbaity, y'all. It's kind of clickbaity. We got rescheduled to Friday. I guess last time we spoke. Let's see. What'd y'all find out last time we spoke? I found a renter. They signed a lease agreement. The good news is in the last week, we received payment. We received a security deposit. We received the first month's rent so that we're able to prove income off of the house before we even move out of it, which was humongously important. So everything's good now. But they did have to reschedule. They had to move it back a couple days. Not my fault. From what I understand, it's other people's fault, I guess. I don't know, or just the system. We'll call it the system's fault. Things just took longer than anticipated. So we're going to close on the house Friday. We don't have a time yet. They didn't tell me what time we're going to close, but it's going to be Friday. So I still have the weekend to begin working on the move and the painting and generating some sort of content out of it too. I'm going to be filming the process here and there to share with you all. Thank you for asking. Giggity says, the only way to sleep wrong is with your eyes open. No, that's not true. It's not true, and I know that because I keep waking up with headaches. I don't know if there are technical migraines or not. I don't really know. But I just have days that are no good. And I can tell because, excuse me, if I switch which pillow I use, I get a headache. Hey, how's it going? I want the 30 count meal with a lemonade, please.
Anything else?
Buffalo and honey mustard sauce.
That be all?
Yeah.
Can I get the name for the order?
Ryan, R-Y-A-N.
That's Ryan, so it comes to 2281. Thank you. All right, you're all set.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Have a good one.
You too. When I go to hosts, when y'all have seen me go to Biloxi or Atlantic City or anywhere, the road trip last summer. Like anywhere I go, I've got to bring my pillow. Now, it's not a certain, how do I explain this? I could get used to a different pillow. It's not the pillow itself. It's the consistency that I need. If I started using a different pillow the first night or two, I would wake up with a headache. But then I'd get used to that pillow. And then if I went back to my previous pillow, that one would give me a headache again. It's weird. It's weird. So we're going to see if a chiropractor can help me out. Giggity says, I've been camping since Friday. Just got home yesterday. Oh, nice. Where at? In Texas? You camping in Texas, or are you doing it somewhere else? Joshua says, I can't tell how many times I've almost broken my wrist because of sleeping awkwardly. Breaking your wrist, that's actually crazy. I would say that's probably worse than what I'm dealing with. You're breaking your own wrist in your own sleep. Giggity says, camping in Lake Texana. I don't know the area, but I'm sure I'll go through there someday. I got a lot of traveling left in me. Also this weekend, he's not in the chat right now, but I met Alex Shin this weekend. Friend of the channel. Fellow gig tuber, sort of. It's been a minute since Alex has posted. Alex was one of the people who competed with me on Trevor's Delivery's Amazing Race gig challenge last year. In case you don't know who I'm talking about, maybe that gives you an idea of who that is. Giggity said, my brothers and I released our mom's ashes. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that was healing for both of you, or all of you, brothers. Joshua says, I know I never did it. I know I never did break my wrist, but it felt like it after waking up. Yeah, and I wonder how. Like, are you rolling over it and bracing yourself? Are you falling out of bed and catching yourself? Are you flailing your arms so hard that you hit the headboard or the wall? How are you doing that? What's up, Marco? Hey, Marco, I was glad to catch you live. I can't remember what day that was. That must have been Saturday night. I think that was Saturday night. I was watching Marco live, scratching some lottery tickets. Joshua, hey, Joshua, I know you like when I scratch lottery tickets. You should also go support friend of the channel, Marco's Lucky Adventure. Follow that. Subscribe to that YouTube channel as well. Yeah, and I didn't stick around long, Marco, because I had to go to sleep. But I was in there, and he was scratching off the lottery tickets that I hate. He was doing the crossword puzzle lottery tickets that you have to actually put brain power into, and yeah, I'm not into that. I'm not into those. It's easy to win on a ticket like that and not even realize you won. You mess it up. You mess it up easy. But the ticket that I sat there and watched him scratch a ticket, and he won on that ticket. I was a bit of a luck charm on that live stream for that few minutes that I was in there watching. Giddy says, wait till y'all are in your 40s with this sleep injury stuff. Hey, Ryan, 30 count.
2 more minutes on those 30 count nuggets. Be just a second, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
My bad, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
We got a 2-minute wait at Chick-fil-A. That's kind of rare. Anyway, so I met Alex Shin. We had a really good time, I thought, hanging out. He was in town for a wedding. I said, man, come on over. Come on over, man. So I was able to give Alex a copy of the Aaron Boy mixtape in person. And in return, did y'all know Alex made a card game? Look at that. It's called Intel. He's got a YouTube channel for it and everything. I think the YouTube channel might be called, I'm pretty sure it's just at Intel Card Game. So he fundraised to produce these, was successful in fundraising, and is selling these on the internet, which I think is really cool because I'm a big card player. I'm a big card player. I'm a big board game player. So we played this game. He explained, it was the four of us. It was Alex and his wife and myself and Allison. And he explained how to play. We watched his YouTube video about how to play this game. We went through a few hypotheticals, and then we sat down and played a game. I beat Alex at his own game on my first try. Let's just say that. It's a fun game, though. I really like it. And it's not just because I won. It's a good game. No, it's not a trivia game. No, it's I would say it's similar to, it's kind of a, I don't know. Every game these days is sort of loosely based on other games. So I would say this one receives inspiration, in my opinion, from sort of, there's a game called Coup. Sort of Mafia. If you ever play Mafia in a group, which isn't even, I don't even think that's a card game, is it? But it's just a group game where you got to figure out who's who. There's some other similarities too. Maybe like, I don't know. I would say it's pretty much a Coup Mafia type combination. Marco just called me the GOAT, which is crazy. That's crazy. But thank you. Thank you. Yeah, check this out. I hope that I can play it more. I'm going to show this to my buddies in Rock Hill. I'm going to show this game to my buddies, see if they pick up on it. It says the strategic spy thriller card game. Can you remain anonymous? It's good for 4 to 6 players. It takes about 20-ish minutes to play a game. We actually just got a good DoorDash. I wasn't sure we were going to get one today. We got an 11:50 5.7 mile to do once we leave Chick-fil-A. Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, have a good day. Buddy was just standing there at the window with my food. Like, is this dude going to stop talking to his laptop? Is this dude going to quit talking to his freaking laptop and get his nuggies? What's up, Tony? Welcome in. I forgot to text you this time. I wasn't sure, because I'm starting so much later than I normally do. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to hop in. Joshua says, I think it's more like I just sleep on it wrong and just put a lot of pressure on it to the point where it twists over. God, that's crazy. Oh, that's wild. I'm really hungry, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and start chowing down. Tony says, recap the closing for me, please. It's a little bit clickbaity. We're fine. Everything's good. But it was originally scheduled to be today. And it's going to be Friday. It got pushed back 4 days. Not because of anything I did wrong. It's just the process. Sometimes that happens. I'm pretty sure the first time I bought that, I'm pretty sure the first time I bought a house, we ended up having to push that one back too, I think, a couple days. Can't remember. But we're good. I was saying that since my last live stream, since we last spoke, I received the checks. I deposited the checks for the security deposit and the first month's rent, which proves income off of the house, which was also necessary. I couldn't just have a 12-month lease signed. I had to actually receive the money first. So we're good. Everything's done. Everything is done. I'm stoked. I'm so excited. But yeah, I was planning on closing today and beginning the move today. And now I can't do that. Now I gotta wait. Giggity said, I believe this is how Trump started. No, Trump started, what does he call it? He calls it a small, I forget how much it was. Something like a small $100 million loan from his dad or something like that. He calls it, I can't remember how much money it was, but it was a significant amount of money. And he tells the story, I started with just a small $100 million whatever loan from my father. That's how Trump started. I don't quite have a start that like that. Did I put my first house in an LLC? No, but I might need to do that. I know Dave Ramsey talks about doing that. I know Dave Ramsey has like an LLC for each property. Tony said, do it. Yeah, I know. That, I'll probably get that handled pretty quick. I just didn't know. I didn't know, Tony, if I could do that before I close on the second one. I don't know how that really works. I thought that I might have to close on the second property before I can do that. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I can do that tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday before I close. Giggity says turning 100 mil into multi-billion is no small feat. I agree. That's why, people talk about the head start that Trump got, and I'm like, do you not understand that, how how advanced what he's done still is. Even, think about how complacent most people would be born into the situation that Donald Trump was born into. And then think about how much he's done anyway. Yeah, Donald Trump is not a regular person. And that's why I respect him. Because even myself, I'm a person, in my opinion, of integrity. I like to help people, but I'm going to spend quite a bit of my life just trying to become worth my first $1 to $2 million. And I'm going to be honest with you. Once I become worth $2 million, I'm not going to work as hard for myself. Now, if I do some sort of, like Trump has done, some sort of public servitude, then that may change. But he had goals to build an empire, and I don't really have an interest in doing that. In my opinion, if I've got one building with my name on it, that's good enough. But he wants one in every major city. Good for him. Go for it, man. Go for it. We're picking up. This might be ready. There's no pizza. We're at a pizza restaurant and they didn't order any pizza. They've got all kinds of pastas and lasagnas and salads and no pizza. Steve. Sorry for the wait there, y'all. I thought it would be ready because there was no pizzas, but here we go. What's up, Steve? Both Steves popping in at the same moment. What are the odds? Joshua says, if everything goes to plan, I'll be making a big bet on the Rangers to finish the job tonight against the Hurricanes. I'll be rooting for you for sure. Doubling down on the Rangers bet. What's up, Thomas? Hey, thanks for coming in. Thanks for checking in. I hope you're well. I've been doing well, man. I've been doing well. Life is good. I can't complain. I should stop saying that bull crap. I hate when people say that. I can't complain. As if, why do we say that? As if the default would be to complain, but oh, I can't. Even that's a complaint in itself, isn't it? I can't complain. Yeah, you can. You can complain about whatever you want to complain about. Quit complaining about not being able to complain. And I'm speaking to myself right now. I'm the one who said it. You can complain all you want to, but that shouldn't be the default. I vow, just like I did, hey, I told y'all I'm not going to use the P word anymore. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the P word? Pride. Told y'all I'm not going to use that word anymore. I'm never going to say I can't complain ever again in my entire life. I'm making that commitment right here, right now. That will never come out of my mouth again. Steve! Steve dropping the P word in the chat. Thomas had finally had my first video blow up. It's at 50,000 views, finally going to get monetized. Well done. That's a big moment. That's a big accomplishment. That's hard to do. It's way, way harder. Y'all, I thought that I was going to get monetized way faster than I did. It's a big deal. That's a big deal. Well done. I don't know why we all just don't move to Rumble anyway. YouTube will get pissed at me again for saying this, but we should probably all go to Rumble. Everybody's monetized immediately on Rumble. YouTube doesn't have to you don't have to do a period of indentured servitude on Rumble like you do on YouTube. I've made YouTube a lot of money. I made YouTube a lot of money before I started seeing any of it. Steve says, I think Rumble charges creators monthly. I don't know I'm not being charged. Not me. I don't know, man. Steve says they did not used to, but I thought they did now. I don't know. I actually haven't checked my Rumble in quite a while. You think they like took me down? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Either that or I'm grandfathered in. I'm going to skip this set of ads in honor of Thomas to celebrate the monetization. Since Thomas is now monetized, I will demonetize my own live stream by skipping the ads. Maybe on Rumble you pay for extra exposure. Like you pay for priority in the SEO maybe. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I don't know. Because I've never paid Rumble a penny. I've also never earned a penny on Rumble. So I'm at a break even. But I'd say that's pretty good because I've spent more. I think I've probably, oh yeah, for sure with my giveaways, I've spent more money on YouTube than I've earned. I believe that. So far. But you got to trust the process. You got to Joel Embiid that thing, you know? Thomas says, still got to apply. Yeah. Hey, if what you need is watch hours, I would recommend the live stream. For me, that seems to be a cheat code for watch hours because, like we just saw a few minutes ago, leave the car and the car's empty. People still sit in the chat waiting for me to come back. That's all watch time. It's not like YouTube videos where you got to stay entertaining every second of the video or keep it moving, you know? So it's kind of a hack. It's kind of a watch hour hack here on the live stream. Tony says YouTube is proven evil. They will demonetize. Emphasis on the demon for using free speech. That's true, and I'm dealing with that right now. It's funny that they put me in a 90-day timeout, and it just so happened that I was going to be taking pretty much a 90-day break anyway. So suck it, YouTube. Suck it. YouTube, they put me in timeout, but I really just got a lot going on. That's really all that happened. Giggity says live stream is like EBT. That's an interesting comparison. Thomas says, I got the hours, but it takes 5 days to catch up. They have to verify. Oh, I see. Yeah, you should have no issue then. You'll be fine. Oh, you meant earned by time. Oh, I was thinking the other EBT. I couldn't really figure out where you were going with that. It's because I misunderstood. I mean, I'm sure it's kind of like the other EBT too in some sort of way. You could talk me into it. Another thing we got to talk about is the NBA draft lottery happened yesterday. Mother's Day, kind of odd. Terrible result. Terrible result for my team once again. We were slotted with the third or fourth best odds in the entire thing. We ended up at the 6th position, so we fell. We fell this time, which I guess is fair because we increased our position last year in a better draft class. This year we fell to 6. In my opinion, we should trade the pick. We also hired a new coach. It's not who I told y'all I wanted it to be. It's somebody I've never heard of. I don't know the guy. I have no opinion. I have no opinion because I don't know anything. I mean, I guess my opinion could be I don't even know his age, but he looks young. He looks like a younger guy. I'm excited about that. Because I think a younger guy is what we need on this team. Tony says Giggity is the Welty live stream chat Michael Scott. I can see that too. All right, I'm going to sweet. That one right there. All right. I'm just gonna stay right here in this parking lot while we wait for another order. I don't see any purpose in moving around right now. We're in a good spot. I'm also not at a house. I'm at a shared place of business. I am in a reserved handicap parking space, so maybe I should move parking spaces. But we're gonna stay here in this parking lot. Yeah, I think the Hornets' new coach, his name is Chuck Lee. Interesting name. But anyways, from the Celtics staff, they've done a lot of winning lately. Who knows what that means, though? I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I'm rooting for the guy. Hope he works out. But y'all know I wanted JJ Redick. I'm afraid that Redick is going to get the Lakers job and that he chose the Lakers ahead of us, which would mean we got coach cucked. When I first heard that, the Lakers were going to consider him as well, I knew it was over for us. I knew that meant that we weren't going to get JJ Redick anymore. We got coach cucked. Joshua says, Chuck Lee sounds like someone out of the movie Fight Club. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if the Hornets took the opinion of LeVar Ball before they hired a coach. Giggity said, which is better, the UK Office or the remake? I never watched the UK Office, but I promise you the American one's better, just by default. Thank you, Joshua Bennett, for the super chat. Tony says never even knew about the UK. Yeah, man. The American Office was not the original. Didn't Ricky I think Ricky Gervais was in the original Office. What's up, Brandon Diaz? What's up? What's up, Yoda? We got Yoda in the chat. Brandon says, "You ever dip your nuts in the cold ice cream?" We have. Usually we just lay the nuts on top of it. So we've got like just your regular crushed peanuts. We've got wet walnuts that we scoop out of a jar. We've got that might be about it. It might be about that's the yeah, I think we just have 2 nuts. I'm good, Yoda. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking in. Joshua says, I never watched either of the offices. Are they any good? Yeah, the Steve Carell office is very, very good in my opinion. I would say my favorite shows of all time. It kind of depends what you're looking for, but in the category of must-watch shows, I would put The American Office, Prison Break, and this is in no particular order, by the way. The American Office, Prison Break, a show called White Collar I like a lot. You know, Friends. I would say Friends is classic. Breaking Bad is probably my favorite show of all time. Better Call Saul, excellent spin-off show. What else do I like? Squid Games right now. I'm a big fan of Squid Games. The show, like the scripted show and the live one they did on Netflix, I thought was worth watching. What's that show I just watched about a hotel? It's a 2-season. There's 2 seasons out. White something. White Lotus. White Lotus. Highly recommend. Especially the first season. My God. That was so funny. So funny. I was rolling on the floor laughing during the first White Lotus in a certain part. Golly. I mean, I was literally uncontrollably laughing. Oh, Ozark. That might be my second favorite show of all time. I would probably put that at number 2. Yeah. I liked the show House of Cards until the final season. I thought they were doing a good job with House of Cards before Kevin Spacey got canceled. Brendan said Dexter. I have watched Dexter. I don't think I would. I mean, it was good enough that I watched the entire thing. But I think it's clearly not in the same category as the other ones that I've been naming. Brandon says Malcolm in the Middle. I never even watched that one. I've not seen the first episode of that. And then my favorite, a lot of people don't know this about me. My favorite, like, reality TV show, I guess you'd call it, competition show, is Survivor on CBS. I'm a big Survivor guy. Big Survivor fan. I didn't love the direction Survivor was going in a couple years ago, but they've brought it back. They've without admitting it, clearly deciding the whole woke angle wasn't working. It wasn't working. I wish they'd just come out and flat out say it, because I know they're thinking it. You can see in their behavior and their actions that they know it, you know. And it's still a little woke for me in terms of who they cast on the show, because they're trying to hit certain diversity quotas, and they end up with people who have no business being out there. That's just my opinion. Well, it's not just my opinion. That's actually factual, because they end up quitting. So that proves my point. You got a bunch of people out there that got no business being out there. And if I apply for the show, there's only going to be one, maybe two of me on the show. Maybe two of me in terms of diversity. Out of how many, like 16 or 20 or something like that? Maybe two. Maybe. Unless I was gay, then maybe like five. Maybe like, 5 or 6 if I'm gay. Brandon says you and Allison on The Amazing Race would be good. I wonder if she'd want to do that. You know I'm up for it. You know I would do it. But, I used to watch The Amazing Race years and years and years ago, but I haven't watched it lately. I did hear that the football coach Rex Ryan was on The Amazing Race a while back. I almost considered watching that, but I just didn't have enough time for that. Joshua says you would be the next Boston Rob for sure. Well, no, because I'm already married. That's one thing. But yeah, I'd be wearing my Hornets hat all day out there, you know? There would be that. But a lot of the Boston Rob lore was because, he chatted up Amber and got married, which was quite the storyline. Thomas said, I didn't know they were still doing that show. Oh, yeah, they're still going. They're still going. Brandon said, I could see a Welty character on The Simpsons. Joshua said, isn't Survivor on like season 45 or something? Yeah, I think it might actually be 46. Let me Google that. Yeah, they're on season 46. Which, by the way, I have not started season 46 yet. Shockingly. I haven't started it yet. But we're going to watch it, though. And I think that season might be close to finished. I don't know. But Allison and I, when we finish the move, we might spend the first several nights in the new house just binging Survivor, catching up. I think that'd be a good way to start the new living experience. Another thing I need to do is schedule an oil change for this car.
This call may be recorded for quality and training purposes. Thank you for calling the all-new 77 Auto. Press 1 for sales. Press 2 for service. Press 3 for parts.
To set a service appointment, please press 1. To check on the status of your vehicle, please press 2. Thank you for calling Brooklyn with 77 Auto Certified Service. I am unavailable right now as I am assisting another customer. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Guess I'll call back later, huh? Yeah, my car tells me like remaining oil life 8%, and when it gets to about 8%, apparently it's time for me to go get an oil change. And since I've got the next several days free, and I didn't think I was going to have these days free, in my head we were going to close on the house today, and this entire week I was going to be moving and painting. Now I've got these 4 days just like wide open, and I don't really know what to do. So I'm going to do things like get a haircut, get a chiropractic appointment, get an oil change, go buy the paint, physically buy the paint. I don't really know what else I can do. Unfortunately, Two Scoops didn't, I'm not on the Two Scoops this week because originally we thought that I was going to close today and I was going to be busy. So I can't even like go scoop ice cream to kill some time. I tried to. I told everybody in the group chat, I said, hey, if you want some off time this week, if you want to give your shift away, I'll take it. I've been making more money lately scooping ice cream than delivering food. As you guys can see, we've done one DoorDash in an hour and 5 minutes. I'm doing better these days scooping ice cream. What's up, Mike? Mike says the 2-hour lunch break has to end. Yeah, listen, I'm trying to. I mean, I've got 82 minutes until I have to be at the chiropractic. So hopefully we can get at least one more order in here before I gotta go. $11 ain't gonna cut it, man. $11 doesn't even pay for these 30 chicken nuggets. Joshua says losing money on chicken nuggets, that's rough. Yeah. Yeah, well, I buy enough that it's enough for me and Allison when she comes home. She's very happy with me when she comes home and I have chicken nuggets ready. So, it's worth it. Y'all, this is with 3 apps running. We used to do these live streams, and we used to actually make money doing this. Now, I've got DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats all going. And it's an absolute ghost town over here. Oh, please. Please be a good order. No. It's terrible. It's terrible. Steve said, when does Allison's school year end? I'm not sure. I don't know when her last day is. Let's try them again.
This call may be recorded for quality and training purposes. Thank you for calling the all-new 77 Auto. Press 1 for sales. Press.
To set a service appointment, please press. Thank you for calling 77 Auto. This is Brooklyn. How can I help you?
Hey, Brooklyn, I'd like to set up an appointment for an oil change.
Okay. The number you called from, is that a good contact number for you?
Yes.
All right. Is this Mr. Ryan?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm just getting your information pulled up on the other side here so we can get the rest of the information pulled up to get you scheduled, okay?
Mm-hmm.
For the Malibu?
Correct.
All right. And will this just be an oil change?
As opposed to what?
Do you need any other services?
No, I don't.
Tire rotations, brakes?
I don't think so.
Okay. So I can do an oil change with a free multi-point inspection. That multi-point inspection will just do an overall check of the vehicle and top off the wiper fluid for you. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Are you available to come in Thursday, Friday, or Saturday of this week?
I can do Thursday.
Okay. Thursday, do you prefer morning or afternoon?
Let's do the morning.
Okay. I can do 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30, or 11.
Okay, let's do 9 o'clock Thursday.
All right. We'll see you Thursday morning at 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I hope that's good enough. I hope my 8% oil life lasts until Thursday. Oh man. Okay, I mean, can we just deliver one more person their food? One. What? That's not too much to ask. One. Actually, I'm afraid we've been sitting here so long the car will cut off. It's done that to me before. Let me move a little bit. Let me go out and then back in. Let me pull out and then penetrate the parking spot again. Mike says, if you want to drive to Florida, I could use some Chick-fil-A. Yeah, we can do $1.10 a mile round trip. So, you know. Let's call it Jacksonville. That's like the closest point to me. You know, we're looking at round trip to Jacksonville. $1.10 a mile. $796. And yeah, it would have to be dinner. It would have to be your dinner. So, but I would do it. Hey, if you tell me I got $800 cash for you, I'd go to Jacksonville. I think I'd do it. That'd be rough on 8% oil life, though. I don't know if I'd make it. Man, we're just sitting here. Another thing I can talk about, my guy Quinn92, one of my favorite artists, Quinn92. Spelled QUINNXCII, as in the Roman numeral. He put out a new EP about a week or two ago called the Breakfast EP. I like it. It's good. 5 songs. A few of the songs you hear on my YouTube shorts. So he's got a song, Natural High, Close Calls, Pasadena, Lip Gloss, and what's the last one? Cruel Love, he calls it. Cruel Love. Those are the 5 songs. I enjoyed it. I think it's good. Giggity said the remaining oil life is just a suggestion. It's not actually, yeah, who knows? Hello? Hello?
Good afternoon. This is Samantha with Bath Pro and Kohler. I was reaching out for Ryan.
This is he.
Hey, yes, sir. I was just calling to follow up. Looks like we had gotten an inquiry in from you on our bath and shower systems. We were looking to see if you were still interested in getting that estimate for the shower renovation or what you were looking for.
Probably not yet. I probably need some more time.
Okay. Well, we do come out and provide a free estimate prior to. Is that something you would want us to at least go ahead and get started, or want to wait and hold off for that as well?
I'll probably wait. I'm closing on a property on Friday. Let me see where I'm at after that.
All right. Yes, sir. Would definitely let us know. We're available at any time to come out for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
You hear that? You hear that tone she used with me? You're welcome. You're welcome, baby. It's, I don't think I would be as successful in getting those jobs. It's usually females who get the job to call people. And there's a reason for that. And the women will say, I don't want to be objectified. I don't want to be seen as just a, you know what I mean? But then you'll do that. Like, they'll take a job like that. And it's like, hey, lady, why do you think that it's the ladies they keep hiring to have do that? Why do you think that is? Use your brain for a second. Giggity said she wants that big W. Joshua said, wasn't there some channel that you called out on to subscribe to for some scratch-off tickets? Yeah, Marco's Lucky Adventure. If you scroll up to the beginning of our live chat today, where's he at? MarcosLucky Adventure. We're having fun just sitting in a parking lot today. We're just hanging around. We should play a game of Intel. Let's play a game. All right, here's my hand. And here's your hand. I won't look at it. Tell me which card you want to play. And don't these cards look good, though? Look at that. It's a sharp-looking game he's got. Hello?
Hello, this is David Brown with Medicare Health Services. How are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking. Well, this call is in regards to inquiry regarding Medicare. Do you have Medicare Part A and B?
No, I have parts D, I, C, and K. Do you have Medicare Parts A and B? Woo! Are we about to do a $5 DoorDash? I think we're going to do it. Yeah. Give it to me. This is the worst McDonald's in all of Rock Hill. They're horrible. They're horrible. They make me want to self-harm sometimes. But hey, for $5, I've done worse for $5, y'all. I've done a lot worse for $5. Oh my God. I've got a few YouTube short clip worthy moments in this live stream today. Speaking of the YouTube shorts, I can't believe I keep losing on the $10 and $20 scratch-off tickets. And those are the ones, obviously, those are the ones I get most excited about, of course. Naturally. The potential reward is so much higher. And dang, man, I can't win a $20 ticket. You know, when you scratch one or two off, it's like, well, yeah, you probably shouldn't assume you're going to win. It's the freaking lottery. But when you scratch off 10, 20 tickets and you don't have a single $20 cash yet, what's going on? I need to hit on a $20 ticket. I'm going to go inside and pick up this food. If I'm gone for an hour, don't be surprised. Sometimes they take that long. Can y'all hear the cicadas? They're so loud over here. One day, so I'm still not used to it. One day I was driving and I heard them outside, but I didn't realize what it was yet. And I thought it was my car. I thought there was an issue with my car. Truly. I like pulled over and everything because I was like, man, that does not sound good. That does not sound good. Tony says, on a good note, I'm about 5 days into a clean diet. Feeling much better. Good for you, man. Good for you. I'm not a big diet person. I'm going to accept this Grubhub to-do last. I think I've got enough time to get it all done. Hang on, I'll show you in a second. Here we go. It was 8:44 for 4.5 miles. It takes me very close to my house. So I'm gonna finish with that because the chiropractor that I chose is also very close to my house. And we're within an hour now. I've got less than an hour before I need to be there. So, we'll wrap these 2 deliveries up and then I'm going to go get adjusted, popped and snapped up, snapped back into position. Snap, crackle, and popped. Giggity says, I haven't done a Grubhub in so long. Me either, man. Me either. I do them here and there. The problem with Grubhub is if there's an issue with the order, they don't compensate you hardly anything at all. So, it's got to be worth it. If you're going to accept it, it's got to be worth it. Because if you run the risk of basically getting nothing. They're also pretty strict about how quickly you're getting on it. Even on this one right here, I think we're going to be fine. I think I'll be fine here, but they're not afraid to unassign you from an order. Joshua says there's a reason I don't buy those $10 or $20 tickets. Hold on, but you told me in a comment that you did $500 worth of scratch off lottery this weekend, right? I think I have that right. So what you're telling me is you're scratching off 100 tickets? $5? You got to record that and put it on YouTube, man. For sure. People will watch that. I would watch that for sure. Giggity says 9 out of 10 chiropractors are named Jonathan. What's the joke there? I found out, I did some research today on chiropractors and the cost of one visit without insurance, of course. What's the cost of one visit? Consultation and adjustment on the same day, because I'm only going once, y'all. I don't think this is going to be a regular. I'm just trying to get snapped up once. And so my buddy's been going to a chiropractor, and I called them. Anyway, without giving too much of his business away, you know, I found out that 13 years ago that that practice was sued for $800,000, and the woman who sued them won $805,000. So I sent that to my buddy. I was like, dude, this is the guy that's been working on you, man. Listen on the phone. Hello?
Hi, baby. How are you?
I'm good. I got you on live stream here.
Hi, guys.
How's your day?
It's been good. How are you?
Good.
Good. So, what's our plan for this afternoon?
I don't know, because I don't know what they're going to do at the chiropractor.
What time is your appointment?
3 o'clock.
I thought you had already had that today.
No, it's at 3 o'clock.
I don't know why I thought that. Okay.
I assume.
Okay, well, never mind then.
I mean, no gym today. I assume not on the same day.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Well, that's fine. I'll just come home then.
yeah, come home and I'll give you some chicken nuggets.
Yay.
And I would like to. We need to pick out the shade of paint, like today.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
So you could do that even before I come home. You could start matching it to the rug.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's just going to take a second to look at the rug and look at those paint samples.
And the pillows?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you basically just decide which one, and then probably tomorrow I'll go buy it.
Okay.
Okay, I love you. We'll see you in a bit.
All right. Bye. Bye.
Bye. See, I'm already running late for this Grubhub order. I was supposed to pick it up at 2:13. And it's already 2:12, and I'm several minutes away still. So their time limits are pretty tight on the app these days. It didn't used to be like that. But they don't really like you multi-apping. They seem to have caught on to that. But I mean, come on, you gotta be aware that there's no way to make money doing this anymore without multi-apping. It's hard to make money anyway. Joshua said, yeah, only $5 tickets. 5 different ticket sets of 20. $105 ticket. Yeah, you gotta set up a camera next time. Throw that thing on YouTube. See, when you told me that, I assumed you were doing bigger tickets. I know people that'll do, they'll do $10, $50 tickets. If they're going to do that. $10, $50 tickets. And they say I know you can read the odds on the back of the tickets, but from what I understand, your odds are better on the bigger tickets overall, which makes sense in my brain that that would be the case, because the margin doesn't have to be this lopsided in order for them to come out with a profit. So your odds are going to be better on a $20 or $30 or $50 ticket. Giggity says Grubhub will send me to a restaurant that's 30 minutes away and only give me 10 minutes to get there. Yeah. Yeah. Joshua says, I was also trying to kill 6 hours that day. So the $5 tickets were convenient. Hey, if it takes that long, then don't make a YouTube video. Just go live. Go live and scratch those things off. That's crazy. $105 tickets. I also need new sunglasses. I've been looking around. I know for quite a while, if I break a pair of sunglasses, I'll wear them broken, but eventually I get tired of it because they get worse and worse and worse over time. And so finally I've started looking, but you guys know I only buy a very specific type of sunglasses, and I keep going into the gas stations and I don't see any that are exactly right. So I'm going to keep looking. Yeah, I heard they do with Top Dasher. I don't know what's going on. Somebody's going to have to fill me in on what DoorDash is doing now. No more Top Dasher. Don't even get me started on all that crap. I think what they're doing is borderline illegal in my opinion, or should be. But what can you do? You know, imagine being somebody that put a lot of energy and effort into being top dasher consistently, and then they just take the program away. You know, I'm not for that. I've talked on my channel about how I think they could fix some of the problems with tipping. I've come up with solutions, but they don't, you know, are they ever going to listen to me? No. Man, we're a whole 7 minutes late. Giggity said I missed the glitch. I miss all the views I got off the glitch story. I bought this 2 Scoops hat. I bought the hat because I thought that it was the only hat that I was going to be allowed to wear on the clock. And I got to wear a hat, right? Well, I keep seeing my coworkers wearing just, you know, any old hat. So I might start wearing the Hornets hat at 2 Scoops, I think. I thought I only had one hat option, but other people are just wearing random hats. Yeah, Joshua, just learn from whatever you think the weakness of the video was. Just learn from it. I mean, if I go back and watch the first upload on the Welty YouTube channel, it's a screen recorded video brought over from Instagram stories. I mean, it's really poorly done. I mean, it was as good as I do it at the time. Sort of. But I've definitely gotten a lot better from my first upload in a tremendous way. So that's what everybody experiences. This timing worked out pretty well. We had to wait for quite a while there in the parking lot, but the timing's going to work out well here. I'll make this delivery and then I'll go see Allison for a minute. And then I'll go to my chiropractic appointment. Maybe I'll try to get there a little early in case I got to fill out paperwork as a first-time guest. But I feel like this was an overall productive live stream, even though the money was less than desirable. I think I got a couple YouTube short clip worthy moments. I appreciate the super chat once again from Joshua Bennett today. And I got my oil change scheduled for Thursday. So, you know, we've been productive here in these 2 hours. Giggity said, I enjoyed the time. I don't know. Nope. I don't know where I'm supposed to deliver this food. I'm just going to walk around until I find it. Joshua says, I believe this live stream was a net positive. Yep, here we are at $24.94 in food delivery earnings. Yeah, I mean, it's not nothing. It's not a very high hourly rate, but it's not nothing. And it was efficient mileage. Oh, I just wish I would stay more busy on these apps, man. That's all. I just wish I'd stay more busy. I wish instead of doing 3 deliveries in 2 hours, I'd do 6. You know? But I can't force the demand. And I can't force the tip. You know? You definitely shouldn't be forcing the tip on people, if you know what I mean. So, you definitely don't want to do that. Giggity said I'd be content working just app if it kept me busy. Oh, me too. Yeah, why not? I don't see why not. I don't care. I don't really care how it happens as long as it happens. You know? 21, even 21, 22 bucks an hour. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm cool with that. I feel like it's a fair trade to get, you know, given the expense that given my expense out of the situation, given my risk in the situation, the risk that I take doing it. I'm fine with 21, 22 an hour. I'm just not making it anymore. I used to, but I'm just not doing it anymore. That's why I'm phasing out of it. I'm going to have to. The writing's on the wall. Once I'm done with all these personal projects we got going on the side, I'm going to have to revisit how I make income. But we're not there yet. I'm enjoying my days until then. I'm at the house. I'm going to deliver Allison some chicken nuggets, and then I'm going to get on to the office and get Snap, Crackle, Popped. Thanks again for, hanging out with me today. Tony says I never force the tip. It's always a free choice. Tony, by the way, has 6 kids. Giggity says you can't force the tip without consent. Well, you can. Yeah, you can. You shouldn't, but you can. It's a good lesson to end on. I will see you all next time on Welty.